everyone, welcome to Realms and Roleplay Season 2. Thank you so much for joining us and checking out this new game we're going to be playing. So this season we'll be playing Cyberpunk Red, the Jumpstart Kit. And our particular campaign for this show is going to be Night City Stories. So we'll meet some interesting characters in Night City, and hopefully we'll see them do something heroic and not die tragically. But we'll see what happens. Joining me for this awesome adventure, I have some wonderful friends. So we're going to go around the table and meet some of the players. So Ash, why don't you tell everyone about yourself?
Hi, I'm Ashley Popperick, and I am a writer and director for the first season of Realms and Roleplay.
Yay, we're so happy that you're playing with us. Erin, hello.
Hi, I'm Erin Fusco, America's best friend. You might recognize me as Wynn from Season 1 of Realms and Roleplay, and I'm so excited to be back for Season 2.
And we're so happy to have you. New friends are joining us as well, like Ryan. Hello.
Hi, I'm Ryan Colt Levy. I'm an actor, mostly voice actor, and this is my first time doing this with these beautiful, beautiful people, so I'm very excited.
And we are excited to have you. Also, returning, the illustrious and wonderful Mylan. Hello.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mylan Barrows. I'm a writer. I've worked in television, games, podcasting, print, and I was Matey Bullhorn first season of Realms and Roleplay. That either means I'm sorry or you're welcome.
Maybe even a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
And last but not least, welcome Larissa. Hello.
Hi, I'm Larissa Gallagher. I am a voice actor and occasional face actor. And this is my first Realms and Roleplay, so I'm very excited. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We're super excited as well. So with everyone introduced, let's go ahead and jump into Night City Stories. So we open up in the heart of Night City. It's a bustling city where advertisements, neon lights, half mechanical people are as far as the eye can see, and everybody's going about their day. It's a crowded city that's a little dingy, not a place that you would want to vacation. And in the center of town, we see a mega corporation called Omnitech. They specialize in cybernetics and in other technological advancements that have helped Night City become what it is. We see in the boardroom of Omnitech, Finick, the chairman of the corporation, is making a call as Sid walks in. Mylan, could you tell us a little bit about Sid?
Yes. So I used to be normal. I'm our net runner, but I used to work for corporate, and I had almost paid off all of my family's debts when my partner was killed right in front of me. I really want to find the person who did it, although I don't think that I can. And that kicked me into freelancing. So now, for the last long time, I've been freelance net runner for different organizations. Awesome.
And as Sid walks into the boardroom, we see Finick is an Eastern European man in his late 60s. He's balding and he's wearing a very sleek black button-up shirt with a blue vest. He has a hollow bow tie on and is always rocking these very polished boots like an adventurer would wear. As you walk in, he sees you and he's like, "Oh, Sid, I was expecting you. I'm really happy you could stop by."
Yeah, anything for you, man. What you got?
So, I need some help. I need you to do a job for me.
Okay, what you got? What is it?
He pulls out a small disc and gives it to you. And he says, I need you to take this to my contact. They're going to meet you tonight at the Velvet Rose Amphitheater. There's some kind of concert or something going on there, but I'll get you backstage passes.
Okay. That's great. How do I know who your contact is? when I said
Right, yeah. He kind of scurries over to his desk and pulls out a hollow disc, and a holographic image pops up. And Sid, you recognize this person as Nyx, NYX. You know that Nyx is one of Finick's go-to people for connecting with the movers and shakers of Night City. And he says Nyx is going to be there. He'll meet you in the back by the costume closet. So just look for him.
Right. So I got to give him this disc.
That's it. You give him the disc, and he'll give you a package. Bring the package back to me. Don't open it.
Okay, you got it. No problem. So when is that? Tonight?
Tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
Velvet Rose Amphitheater.
Sounds good.
And as you turn to leave, he kind of like grabs your arm to stop you, and he's like, "Listen, Sid. This is between us. I need to be able to trust you on this."
You know you can trust me, man. No problem. You got this.
He smiles and is like, "That's why I like you, Sid. Discreet and efficient."
That's right. That's why you pay me all this money.
Yeah, of course. About that. So you'll get paid when the job's done.
All right. I will be back as soon as I have the package.
He kind of nods, and Sid heads off. So we're actually going to go across town now to a music store. They're making a comeback in Night City, let me tell you. And this music store is called Thrice Down. It's owned by a middle-aged small business owner named Thrice Down Triple Duke, and his daughter, naturally, right? No relation, and his daughter Quadara Duke. So as we zoom into Thrice Down Records, we see that Zigzag is there with her friend Pip. Pip is a fresh-faced nerd, and he's an Indian American with the most perfect hair that you've ever seen. He's wearing a hooded jacket, and it has the Caterpillar Soup band logo, Zigzag's band, on the back. He has this retro Y-Pod, which is a music listening device, and he always has it with him. Pip looks at you, Zigzag, and he's like, "Hey, do you know anything about this weird device?" And he holds up like an old record. But before you answer that, can you tell us a little bit about Zigzag, Aaron?
Absolutely. Zigzag is an up-and-comer in the music scene. She is in her 20s and is the coolest person you've ever seen. Whatever you think that the coolest person in the entire world would look like, that is who Zigzag is trying to be and does probably look like. And her band Caterpillar Soup is as well known right now, hopefully well known enough that more than Pip is her fan.
Yes, and you have a big concert tonight at the Velvet Rose Amphitheater, and this could be your big break. So Pip is holding up this old record. It's got a lot of dust on it. It looks like it's from the before times. And he's like, do you know what this is?
Yeah, where'd you find that? I think that that's a way to play music, but I haven't seen any way even in the store that we could listen to it.
Oh yeah, it was just like propping up that three-legged table over there, so I thought it looked
That is
cool.
a very small wiggle. It's not that thick.
Yeah, no, it seems like it's just like they almost had it figured out with the 3 legs, but they just needed a little extra something, so I guess the disc was enough. But yeah, no, we should try to find a way to listen to this. It looks pretty cool.
All right. I mean, what's the band?
It's something about the green iris peas. Or something like that. Yeah.
That sounds like some real classic Earth stuff.
Yeah, natural Earth stuff. Hey,
classic rock? I don't know.
Pip.
No, you're Pip. I'm Zigzag.
All right, I am Pip. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
Sometimes I get so lost in my music I can't even remember who I am. But I was thinking, he like nervously starts to shuffle his feet around. Maybe after your show we could go out and celebrate.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be celebrating literally from the moment I leave the stage until probably like midnight that following evening. So you are welcome to come with me. We are going to hit every club I can think of. The party don't start till I walk in, and it don't end until I leave.
Oh, I mean, that's not really what I meant.
I know.
This seems like really public. I was kind of thinking maybe we could just go somewhere, just the two of us.
Oh, yeah. You know, Pip, that I'm flattered, but I'm gonna just be partying probably all night. I would love for you to be there. I just feel like after I'm celebrating my rise to fame, maybe I want some more people around. Different people?
As you are giving Pip the bad news, this young girl comes up to you, and she has a caterpillar soup hoodie on, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, are you Zigzag?"
Who wants to know? Just kidding. Yes, I am.
Would you sign my holodisc? And she like holds out this like holographic CD that she wants you to sign.
Absolutely, and I take out like an engraving pen, I assume.
Yeah,
and I etch my name. I etch Zigzag.
Awesome. So you are giving your signature out, and
want a selfie?
Oh, I would love one.
Yeah.
And you take a photo with her, and Pip is kind of like skulking in the background, and you get a call from your manager. So we're going to go across town, and we see Ruby being driven around by her chauffeur, and she's talking to Zigzag. Larissa, could you tell us a little bit about Ruby?
Yeah, so Ruby is a fixer, which basically means if you need something done, if you want to get something moved, if I can supply you anything that this great city has to offer, I'm the gal you come to. Basically, I'm just out for a good time, but don't make me mad, or you will incur my wrath.
Awesome, that they shall. And so, Ruby, as you're being driven around, you know that Zigzag has this big show tonight, and it's something that you had to do a lot of moving and shaking to book. Is there anything that you say to her to prepare for the show?
Yeah. So, hey, ZZ, where are you? Where are you right now?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I would. That's why I'm asking the question.
You know how I do for my pre-show routine. I'm just hanging out at Thrice down.
Get your butt to the theater!
I feel like I have time.
I feel like you don't. Listen to what I'm saying. You want your career to take off. We've got this massive gig. Stop mucking around at the stupid music store.
Okay, Ruby. I'll definitely head over there just as soon as we hang up the phone.
You hang up.
No, you hang up first.
You
Ruby.
hang up.
You
hang up the phone.
Ruby,
you hang up the phone
hang
right
up
now.
the,
Hang up the phone, CZ! Ah!
Okay, love you. Bye.
And as you hang up, you feel this thud on the back of your car, and a familiar face comes in crashing through the backseat window and sits next to you. You see Calypso, your crazy lover, and Calypso is a Creole American with flowing natural curly hair. They wear a vest with serrated sleeves. They have running eyeliner with bright yellow lipstick and 5-finger toe shoe, like those glove shoes or whatever that like fit all of your toes. You know what I'm saying? And she also has a green and a red katana on her back. And they look over at you and they're like, "Oh, hey, Ruby, it's been a while."
What are you doing here?
Well, see, and she like they hold up a hollow disc and they're like, "I was hired to kill you, but I actually like you too much, so I decided not to go through with it."
Yeah, you need to get out of this car right now.
I can't do that because if I do, then you're gonna die.
Okay, so I am going to pull my pistol on this crazy
Do it.
bee. And I'm going to point it at her head and say, "Get out of my car."
Awesome.
I've told you before, you can't keep coming back into my life like this. Get out of the car. You're not going to kill me, but you are going to get out of the car.
So, let's go ahead and do a persuasion check.
Which is 1222.
You're very persuasive.
You got
Oh,
a
yeah.
22?
Yeah, D10, 6 plus cool 6 plus persuasion, 10. That's my job. How do you think
Okay.
I get up this high in this business?
Awesome.
I'm sitting back on my bee.
So you pull a gun on Calypso and tell them to get out of your car. You see that they smile at you and they take a mask out that has like it's like a Cheshire face of a cat on it, and they put it on. They're like, "If that's what you want," and they climb back out of the window. And jump off of the car, and you can see them like falling. And like there are AVs, which are like flying vehicles going every which way, and they just kind of land on one and travel off.
Can we follow? I want to follow for a little bit.
Okay.
Do I have time to follow?
Yeah. So you tell your driver to follow them, and they make a hard turn, and you're tailing behind Calypso, and you can see them jumping between different cars. And I'm just checking to see if there would need to be like some kind of skill check that we do here. I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, you're following behind Calypso as they jump between different cars, and you notice that they jump down the street level near the Velvet Rose Amphitheater, and they get lost in the crowd down there.
All right. Well, that's where I'm going anyway. So let's head down to the Velvet Rose.
Your chauffeur nods and takes you towards the amphitheater. And we fade over to the other side of town. A tranquil house on the outskirts. And we see a Pakistani-American woman named Priya, who wears long baggy hoodie and sweatpants. And she has a small baby bump. And she's always wearing sandals no matter what. And she is on a like really old looking computer, just like typing away. And she yells out towards the kitchen and she's like, "Hey, Giz, is dinner ready yet?" Ryan, could you tell us a little bit about Gizmo?
I can indeed. I won't say too much because I think a lot is best left to mystery, but he is the resident torch of this round of things, and I like to think of him as Mr. Fix-It, part gunslinger and part mechanic, and really, at this point, he's run away from a devastating past with his sister, who is expecting a child, and everyone that they basically know and love from their old life is gone, And really at this point, he just kind of wants to have a quiet life. He's kind of over it, and he's just happy to just work and keep a distance, and hopefully he has dreams of really just kind of being able to not have to work again and just help his sister raise her kid.
Awesome. And you, you hear Priya calling to you and asking about when dinner will be ready.
Sis, it's just a little bit longer. You know, quality takes time.
She kind of laughs. She's like, well, if I wanted quality, I would have ordered takeout.
Order takeout? We don't let anybody come here. You know you can't order takeout.
Yeah. And you get a message on your phone. You normally get these types of messages from Sid, since you work so closely together. And it looks like it's a message from Sid. It tells you that there's a target that you need to assassinate at the Velvet Rose Amphitheater. And you see a image of someone, but you can't really tell who it is. It's like a silhouette. It says this person is scheduled to meet with Nick's code name by the costume closet. And so you know that you need to go to the Velvet Rose Amphitheater, find out whoever is meeting with Nyx, and assassinate that person.
Okay. Hey, sis?
What is it?
You might have to take over cooking duty. I got a last-minute gig.
I have to do everything. Okay, fine.
Thanks. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Won't be any extras left, though.
Oh, come on. I got enough for at least 3.
I'm eating for 2.
Yeah, so that leaves some for me. Come on.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
I don't even care if it's cold. Just a little bit.
Okay,
half it.
Okay. Well, it'll actually be good since I'm the one that's cooking it.
There you go. Fair trade. Love you.
Yeah, I know. And you head off. We are going to smash cut over to later that night at the Velvet Rose Amphitheater. The stagehand and the crew are all getting set up for the concert. And we see Raven helping the crew get set up for the show. Ash, can you tell us about Raven?
Of course. So my name is Raven, and I am the baddest gal around. Or at least I was when I was in my previous crime family. We were selling combat drugs, and I actually got in trouble for things that you don't really need to know about right now because, I don't feel like sharing them. And I'm basically out of a crime family now, and I'm looking for a new one. I heard Zigzag was actually part of a crime family, and I'm a stagehand right now trying to weasel my way in and get into her crime family.
Awesome. Crimes. So you know that your former crime family, the Novas, have been warring with Zigzag's family, the Benito family. And you get a message from Bug, who has been your sort of, I guess, guide or your informant, who's been helping you trying to get into Zigzag's family. And Bug asks if you know where Zigzag will be tonight.
Yeah, I think she's backstage, but I don't know. I haven't seen her. I'm having to, help actually set up.
You see the 3 dot ellipses come up, and then they go away.
Hello?
And then they come back, and Bug is like, all right, look, you had one job. Find out where Zigzag's going to be and get her back home to the family. Don't mess this up.
I know. I'm getting there. Actually, I heard from one of the other stagehands that apparently she's going to have like some party or something tonight, maybe. I don't know though. I don't know the details, but I'll let you know if I do.
it takes a moment, like a few minutes go by, and the bug replies and says, "Find out where it is. This is your last chance."
I just like leave it on red.
And you see that
That's a power move.
the other stagehands are finishing up, and they're like, "Hey, Raven, come on, we need your help lifting this." And they want you to help them like finish setting up the stage. Zigzag, you are like minutes away from showtime. How do you prepare for your show?
Zigzag's pre-show ritual is she just like tries to do everything that she thinks a rock and roll star would do. So she has demanded that her dressing room has only red and green M&Ms. And so she is currently like, she's throwing them. She's just like throwing the other colors, and she's like, "No, I asked for only red and green. I'm not picking out the blue ones. Red and green. I know it's not Christmas, but like that's what I'm looking for." And then she like is seeing if she gets a reaction from that. She's trying to like, do people like think that that's what she should be doing?
You see that that Ruby's giving you several assistants to help you out, and they're all just like frantically trying to catch the M&Ms as you're throwing them, and they're like, "Oh, we're so sorry. We'll get you the right colors."
Nice.
And they all seem very nervous to not get on your bad side.
"I've changed my mind. I only want the blue."
Right away. And they all kind of scurry off. Ruby, you know that it's almost showtime. What is Ruby doing to prep?
So Ruby's been running around trying to deal with all the chaos that Zigzag has been causing behind the scenes. And while she's fully organized this incredible venue, the crowds, it's sold out audience, standing room only. And I've got assistants running up to me, talking to me about all this M&M crap. And so I make my way down to the green room where Zigzag is.
Oh, hi, Ruby.
What is going on?
Nice of you to show up. I've been here for hours after you asked me to come on down and leave my music store, and now all of a sudden you deign to show up and grace me with your presence?
Don't you understand? My purpose here is just to have everything run smoothly, have a good time, relax. You're making my life hell. Would you stop throwing the M&Ms, start warming up your voice, and prepare for the show?
I already did that. I just wanted some chocolate to get me excited about going on stage.
I thought you said you didn't eat dairy. Dairy was like bad for the environment.
Chocolate doesn't have dairy, Ruby. It's chocolate.
Get your ass on stage.
All right. She grabs her guitar, slings it over her shoulder, and makes her way to the stage. And as she turns around, she just sticks out her tongue at Ruby.
Ruby takes a big deep breath in. There's a big enormous scream at the ceiling, and then follows her out the door.
As Ruby and Zigzag are managing their working relationship, people are flooding into the Velvet Rose, excited for the show. There are some people who are decked out in caterpillar soup gear. There's some other folks who look like they're not really sure, but they need something to do on a Friday night. And Sid, you arrive at the amphitheater, and you get there at the same time as Gizmo. So you two run into each other outside.
Gizmo. Hi.
The rush job.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? You obviously sent me a message, like, what, half hour ago?
What? No, hold on. I'm gonna check my my phone. I'm like, I don't remember sending you did I send you a message? I don't think I sent you a message.
Yeah. Assassination, which is rare for you anyway, but I figured since you hit me up so quick, we gotta do it tonight. It's important.
Okay, this is weird. I have to go through my sent messages. I am like so tired these days. They're doing construction right outside of my window. I can't
message me.
I don't listen, like I said, super tired. Construction outside my window. I've slept like 2 minutes a night for the last week. It's awful. So awful. But I don't think I have an assassination gig for you. I'll have to see. But anyway, listen, I'm here.
Something about meeting Nyx. Something about a Nyx and going inside this amphitheater costume closet. You got nothing?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do is meet Nyx and go inside and meet him at the costume closet. Do you want to come with me? Because it's cool. You can, like, carry the stuff if you want. I don't know. They said it's a small package. It might be a big package. I don't know.
Hold on.
What?
You got a similar message, but you didn't send me this message.
I didn't get an assassination message, no.
I don't like this, Sid.
Wait a minute. I don't like this either.
We are going to play this real close to the chest. We're going to go in, but if anything looks weird, we're getting out real fast.
Okay. All right. Okay. But
I
mean,
dinner waiting for me. I am hungry.
Oh,
We're
I
not
know.
doing a job. I need to eat.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, okay. Okay. But like, okay.
We'll figure it out. We got to go in.
All right. Well, I do have. They somehow gave me 2 backstage passes. I don't know why. So why don't you just come with me? I hand him a backstage pass.
Perfect.
I'm like, let's just go. So we walk around to like the stage door and like knock on it.
One of Ruby's assistants that you know, Sid, answers the door and they're like, "Hey, Finick told me that you'd be here. Who's this?"
Oh, nobody. Yeah. Can we like? Do you have the stuff? I have the stuff.
I don't have it. You're supposed to be Nyx. Come on, I'm just
All
here to
right.
let you in.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
So they let you in, and they start to lead you toward the costume closet where you're supposed to meet Nyx. And we're going to cut to Raven. So Raven, everything's set up. It's almost showtime. And what are you doing before the show starts?
I'm walking around seeing if I can meet this Zigzag person. So this is the first show that I've actually set up for, so I haven't actually met Zigzag before. But I'm hoping that at some point I could run into her and maybe, have a conversation with her and meet, just so that, I can kind of eventually make my way into either being like a friend or something. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So can you give me a perception check?
Sure. That's a D10, right?
So it'll be just like the persuasion check that Ruby did earlier. So it'll be 1d10 plus your cool, or plus your intelligence, plus your whatever that stat is, your perception stat.
11, and then... Okay, so 17.
Awesome. So on a 17, you are walking backstage, and you've been working with this crew for a while. So you kind of know everybody. I mean, you may not know everyone's names, but you've seen them around. And you see Zigzag walking toward the stage. You see Ruby pretty upset walking behind her. But you also see a few people that you don't recognize. They're wearing security shirts. They're like really big, burly looking people. And you see that they have these weird guns on their sides that you haven't seen other security officials carry. So yeah, you notice that. But you do see Zigzag as well, though.
Okay, cool. Can I go up and talk to the security guards then?
Yeah, sure. So you go over and one of them looks at you. He's like, "What is it?"
Like, hey, I was just wondering because like I'm new here or whatever. What are you guys like protecting Zigzag from?
That's people, crazy fans. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, is that it?
I mean, we could also protect her from probing questions like the ones that you're asking.
Oh, sorry, my bad. And I just like turn and run off in the other direction.
Okay, awesome. So you book it in the other direction. Did you want to talk to Zigzag?
I do, but now doesn't seem like the right time.
Okay, cool. So Zigzag, you hit the stage, and everybody's like, "Oh, Caterpillar Suit, woo!" And go ahead and make a. Is it a guitar check, a play music check?
It is my play instrument check, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I would love to do that for you.
Yeah, let's see how good the concert is.
I just want everyone to remember that Zigzag's very good at playing music, and nobody should think otherwise. Oh, yeah, so 13!
Awesome. I'll tell you what, it's really loud. It's super loud. And people are, like, you can see in the crowd, like in the front, nearest to the stage, everybody's having a great time. Like, people are crying and fainting, and everybody's cheering. But as it gets further back, it's kind of dark. It's a little hard to see. Like, you can't really tell if, like, people are dancing or if they're walking away.
Yeah, but what is my presence? So, like, playing an instrument is only half of a concert. The rest is, like, stage presence. And I feel like Zigzag really shines in, like, how cool she is. And sort of the mythos she has created around her rock star personality.
Gotcha. Let's see. Let's do a cool check and see how much of a cult of personality Zigzag has.
Absolutely.
I love this so much.
So just cool in a D10. Anything else?
I'll tell you what. If you think that there's a stat that you have that applies to this,
Yeah. What about like persuasion? I'm persuading everyone in the audience I'm cool.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do that.
Perfect. Okay, hold on. Let me roll that.
I mean, art is subjective, right? So.
Yes, exactly.
That was deep.
And while she's doing that, I decide to go and stand up in the direct middle of the Caterpillar Soup mosh pit. I'm not enjoying the music, but I just feel like that's the best place where I can be, so that
Awesome.
you can see me, hopefully.
Yeah.
Now
So
I'm really
like,
curious what the name of there's got to be a nickname for the mosh pit for Caterpillar Soup.
yeah, it's the cocoon.
It's the cocoon.
Yeah.
It's the cocoon. Yeah.
And your followers are slugs? Is that...
Everybody's
the
kinda,
terrain.
like, doing the like weird like Caterpillar Soup dance and like.
I've opened with my song called Metamorphosis, so I just feel like
You're right.
It's
everybody's,
backstage, just rolling her eyes. She's like, "What is this stuff for all these kids? What the kids listen to these days? I just don't get it."
my cool persuading the audience I'm cool is a 25.
Oh my gosh. So even though like the music is like it's all right, but people are like, "Yo, Zigzag is the next big thing. I want to be Zigzag." And so everybody is metamorphing into Zigzag fans, even if they weren't before. And so in the mosh pit, it's not like a rock concert where people are punching each other and stuff. People are like hugging each other.
Yes.
People are like, "Hey, you look really great," and everybody's just being really nice. And it's a really wonderful place to be. But smack dab in the middle, Raven is there, just like being this, not enjoying this at all.
Yeah, I interact with nobody.
Yeah.
There's like
picture it
hugging
now.
all around me, and I'm just.
That's amazing.
Do I notice this
Gizmo's
from
now,
on?
like smoking a cigarette. He's lighting up in the venue, and he's like, it's not the worst shit I've ever heard.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Gizmo.
I mean, like kids doing it.
Ruby is standing backstage with her, because I've got a AI secretary, a little in my head, and I'm talking to my secretary, just getting the cash totals for the night.
Yeah, so you are over 100 million eddies right now. So in this world, Eddie's is money. So yeah, you are racking in the cash. Like people are eating this up. Ruby is going to be able to buy a new flat downtown later if she would like. So Sid and Gizmo, you get to the costume closet. The assistant's like, I was never here, and scurries away.
Okay, sure.
And someone opens the door of the costume closet, and it's a guy with a half of his head is cybernetics. And Sid, you know that this is Nick's.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, come inside.
Why don't you step out here?
No, too many witnesses. You come inside.
Listen, I mean, this is a quick little thing. I got a little thing. You got a little thing. Let's just do it real quick, okay? I got a place to be. Gizmo hasn't had dinner yet. It's cool.
You say Gizmo hasn't had dinner, and he looks at him. He's like, "Who's he? Why is he here?"
He's nobody. I'm sorry. Nobody. I don't know him. He just followed me in here. Can we do this?
Meanwhile, I'm tensing up because I am just increasingly not liking how the situation is playing out. So I'm just stoically holding my ground.
So go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Okay, it's at 1d10 plus my modifier.
That is correct. 1d10 plus the modifiers.
I got a 1.
Awesome.
My
So-
modifier's a 2.
Yeah, he's like, no way, no. Either you come in here and we do the deal, or this is off. Finick, we didn't say anything about this Gizmo guy. I don't like the way this looks.
I don't like the way you look.
All right, you know what? He closes the door, and
Sid, what is this?
I don't know, Gizmo. This was supposed to be an easy job. I don't feel great about this, but I also, well, you're here. Okay, listen. Okay, and I like grab the collar of his jacket. I'm like, we're good, right? We're tight, right? You got my back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're fine.
Even though that weird stuff you got before, like, we're cool.
That's why I'm with you now, because I want to figure out what's going on and get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna go in. Stay right here.
You want to go in by yourself?
He's not gonna let you in. Let me just do this.
All right. I'm gonna stay on the ground. Okay.
Don't move.
Okay.
If I'm not out in 30 seconds, come in, and I don't care. Kill everything in the room.
Got you. Meanwhile,
right.
I also I have a shotgun like around my back under my jacket, and I've got my big knucks ready in case I need to charge him up. So I'm just at the ready.
All right. I pat him on the shoulder. I'm like, it's cool. I'll be right back.
All right. So
And I go and I try the door.
yeah, it unlocks it, and it's unlocked, and you go in.
Okay.
So we're gonna pause on that for a second. So Sid is going in to meet with Nyx. Gizmo is in the hallway standing by. Zigzag's rocking out, entrancing everybody at the concert. Ruby is counting that money, and Raven is just keeping an eye out on everything. Raven, my dear friend, yeah, no, never mind.
what's your favorite color?
So yeah, no, y'all are having a good time. Zigzag, you're rocking out, and Zigzag, it's time for you to finish your set. It's been a fun night. You played your greatest hits. The crowd has been amazing. You've made so much money. The whole show's been streaming the whole time, so you've got revenue coming in every which way. How does Zigzag decide to finish off the show?
Zigzag is going to say, "Thank you, everyone. You've been such a great crowd, and for that, I want to premiere a new song I've been working on. First time anyone's going to hear it is tonight, and you all are going to see it live. Yeah! This song is called Ruby Tiger, and it's about the worst caterpillar ever. Let's go!" And it's actually a great song about a caterpillar.
Everybody's like, yeah, Ruby sucked, yeah. And Ruby
is backstage. She calls over to one of the assistants. Get me the biggest bottle of tequila you got. That.
Right away, man. They rush off, and so things are about to happen. I need everybody to roll initiative, and let me know what you get.
Again?
I got a 16.
Okay.
Sorry, I stepped over you.
14.
14. Okay.
18.
Okay.
$14.
Okay.
9 times 9.
9. Okay. I was like 9 times 9.
9 times 1.
Ferris Bueller. 9
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
So this person has a. Oh gosh. Y'all.
What person, Carmen? I thought
know,
we were at a
very
rock
curious.
show.
Oh yeah, we're
He
rocking.
basically said, "Hold on to your butts." I believe was the.
Hold on to your diapers, babies. We're going in. Yeah. 9 and a 6. Oh, look at that. They didn't roll very well.
Good.
Okay, so then that person's going to have an 8. But no,
Are we
that
gonna
person's
die in
have
our
a
first
9.
combat?
Ruby's going to have a 10.
Probably.
This person's going to have a
Fair.
15.
I have at least 3 people who want me dead, so.
I'll
Okay,
protect you.
so this is what we're going to do. Now that we have
Thank you.
initiative, I'm going to tell you what happens because some things are about to happen.
Uh-oh.
And then you'll have a chance to react to them based on your initiative order. So, Ruby, you're backstage, and you ask your assistant to get you a drink. It's been a while, and you see some of the security guards pull out these rifles, and they're on the other side of the stage. And like so Zigzag is on stage. There's stage left and stage right. You're stage right and they're stage left, and you see them like backstage aiming at Zigzag, about to assassinate Zigzag. And you also, out of the corner of your eye, see someone aiming at you, about to shoot you. Zigzag, you can make a perception check to see if you notice any of this.
I'd love to do that. There's nothing I would love more.
May I ask a question while she's doing that?
Mhm.
Is the person aiming at me also stage left?
No, they're like next to you, like right next to you.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
so
can I
I've got
also
across
take a
from me and then-
perception check to see if I see the person who's about to shoot Zigzag?
Yes. So something's happening to you too. But one sec. Ruby, yes, that's where they're positioned. Zigzag, go ahead and make your check, and then we'll jump to Raven.
14.
14, awesome. So you see what's happening to Raven. You don't see what's happening off stage. So Raven, go ahead and make a perception check, please.
That's D10 plus cool, right?
Plus perception, yeah.
Which is int.
Underneath, and it's one of your skills, right?
Right, so you would roll 10 plus your intelligence score plus your perception. Is it intuition? It might be intuition instead of intelligence. I don't actually know.
I think it is. Yeah. So it's all 3.
Yes.
19.
19? Okay, awesome, killer. So you are super alert because you haven't really been participating in the concert at all. You notice that there are gunmen about to attempt to assassinate Zigzag. You see that there's someone about to shoot Ruby, and you also see that there's someone like I said in the cocoon. I think we said it was called. Everybody is hugging and stuff, and you see there's somebody coming towards you, and they're acting like they're gonna hug you, but they have a knife, and they're actually coming to stab you. So yes, so that's happening. We're gonna cut to Gizmo. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
So that's in plus perception plus D10.
That's correct.
It is intelligence. I had to look it up.
Thank you. I was about to go look it up.
Yeah. I just wanted to know if I was holding on to stuff from D&D or if it was actually intelligence.
I got a 17.
Gizmo, what did you get on your check?
17.
Okay, with the 17, you notice that there are two people, one on either side of you, and they are wearing security guard uniforms, but they both have pistols that don't look like the weapons the other guards carry. They seem pretty shady to you, and they're walking towards you with purpose.
Okay.
And Sid, you are in the room with Nyx, and you see that he looks at his phone, and he looks at you, and he says, "You know, I've always liked you, Sid."
Okay. Can we
And-
do this deal?
Yeah. I just, I wanted, before what happens next happens, I just wanted to say that, so you know that, like, it's not personal.
Listen, nothing's personal. I don't want to get all mushy. That's great. Let's just do the swap. I gotta go.
And as you say you have to go, somebody behind you puts a gun against your head, and they're like, "You're
I
not
roll
going
my eyes.
anywhere." Okay, so now the stakes are set.
Can I say something? Can I talk to this person?
Yeah. So yes. What would you like to say?
Listen, what do you want? I have a disc for you. I'm going to give it to you. I don't have anything else.
He's like, "Well, I would have believed you if you just went along with the protocol, but you brought some other guy, and
I didn't bring him. He just showed up. I did what I was supposed to do.
No, he holds up his phone. He's like, "Boss gave me new orders now. I got to take you out."
Oh.
And so now we're going to operate in initiative order. So, Raven, you are first. So you see that whole scene that's happening. You also see the person who's coming to stab you. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna turn around and like charge towards Zigzag so that like I can hopefully get her to get down before anybody shoots her.
So you're gonna rush the stage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Go for it. So I'm gonna need you to make an athletics check to leap onto the stage.
Okay, do I need to roll anything for that, or do I just...
off?
Yeah, go ahead and let me look at your character sheet.
It's the opposite of a stage dive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a dexterity skill. So go ahead and roll a d10 plus
call it
your
a
dex,
dolphin.
and if you have any athletics modifiers, add that as well.
Okay.
We call that a salmon run.
Yeah.
5, 12, plus 5 is 17?
She's
Awesome. So, so I wasn't being a mean DM. I wasn't gonna not let you get up there if you rolled poorly. So because you rolled so high, you can jump up there, help Zigzag get down, and then take your full turn. So you
Nice.
run onto the stage. Everybody's like, "Yeah, rush the stage!" And you tackle Zigzag just as they start to shoot. The enemies start to shoot, and you still have your full turn. So what would you like to do?
Can I try to like block her and take whatever bullet thing is like coming towards?
Oh no, they're not gonna hit you. Like you got her out of the way of the
Oh,
bullets. So, yeah.
Cool. Then I grab her and I'm like, we have to run, and we're like starting to head backstage.
Awesome. Okay, so so you can use your action as a move. So essentially, it would be like a dash in D&D. And so if Zigzag is okay with moving on your turn, then I'll let you both move whatever your current movement is.
This is literally the "Do you trust me" moment.
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, exactly.
Complete random
With
stranger.
me, without me.
Yeah.
I could do this all day.
So, like,
yeah.
Zigzag's face when she saw Raven rushing the stage was like, oh no, I have to be worried about Raven. And then as soon as she was tackled to the ground and saw the other people shooting, I think she's definitely more willing to go with Raven now.
Awesome. So, Raven, you grab Zigzag by the hand and you rush backstage, and you get to where Ruby is. People in the crowd are, some people are rushing the stage, other people are freaking out. It's chaos. So now we're going to go to Zigzag. It's actually your turn next.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong. It's Gizmo. It's your turn next.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said the two guys are coming towards me, right?
That's correct.
Are they in arm's length? Like, could I? How far away are they?
So they're like 5 feet away. They're like 5 feet away, and I don't have a map, y'all. I'm just making it up. So they're like 5 feet away, but you can use your movement to get to one of them.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I think you have with your movement, you can actually, since you have melee weapons like the big knucks, you have the ability to. You can move to one, attack one, and then move to the other and attack the other.
Okay,
so
great. That was my question.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping to do, I was like, in my mind, I was like, I'm just going to like double punch him. So what I'm going to do, I see them both coming towards me. And I'm still smoking my cigarette. So I flick the cigarette to distract one. And I run at the other one. And I've already got my knucks charged up. So I'm darting at this guy, fist at the ready.
Awesome. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay, so what do I have to roll for that sucker?
So for your big knucks, that's a melee attack. So you'll roll your dexterity plus your either brawling or melee weapon, depending on which you're using, plus a d10.
Okay. I got a 16.
Awesome. So yes, you definitely hit them. Go ahead and roll
Hell
damage.
Yeah. Just roll a d10.
So your damage is
Amateur, ladies.
2d6.
Hi.
Yeah, it should say for your weapon. So
2d6?
2d6. Yeah.
It's
So
the same as my slice and dice, and I was looking that up earlier, so
Awesome.
it's just all the only reason I know.
Awesome. Thank you. So I got 4.
Awesome. So this person is hurt. So you come over and knock this one guy. You like break his jaw, and he kind of stumbles down to one knee. And you said you wanted to move and hit the other as well, right?
Because they both have guns, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So I am already before that guy's even hitting the floor. I'm darting towards the other guy.
Awesome. Go ahead and make an attack.
I don't like to do it, but I gotta do it. You know.
You'd rather be eating a sandwich.
Exactly. So that is it's dexterity first.
I don't think it matters what order you roll it. It's just your dex.
I just meant that's what I'm basing it off. Sorry.
Oh yes, so your dex plus your brawling or melee weapon plus 1d10.
So I got a 15.
Awesome. So you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
When it has just the symbol, the cyberpunk symbol, is that the highest?
Yes. So that's a crit.
Right, so that and the 7. So.
Okay. So you you come over to this second guy, and he has like a metal jaw. And as you uppercut this guy, his jaw like goes through the top of his head, and he's completely dead. So you've killed one guy, and the other guy is pretty hurt. And
So I'm just
now-
standing amidst the carnage right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like also I'm instantly also realizing that Sid is probably in danger.
So we're going to jump to Zigzag now. So you and Raven are rushing off stage, and once you get to where Ruby is, you see that there's someone else over there attempting to assassinate Ruby. What are you going to do?
I am going to shout to Ruby and say, Ruby, I'm sorry about the song, but you're going to want to duck. And I want to take out my pistol, and I'm going to try and shoot the person aiming at Ruby.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Listen, we have fun here. We have like a playful rivalry. And if anyone's going to kill Ruby, I'm going to make it me. Okay, let me roll a d10 real quick. And hopefully it goes okay. That's, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. It was a 2. And let's add it to... So that's a 16?
Yeah, no, you hit him.
Oh, good, okay.
Yeah, they're not super tough. So go ahead and roll damage.
I am gonna roll 4d6. That is 18 damage.
Awesome. So you said you pull out your pistol on them?
It's my very heavy pistol.
Okay, you pull out a heavy pistol and you just blow this guy's head off. And
She's got it like tucked in the lower back, like in her pants, basically. Yeah.
Sure.
just
Like the
Next
super
to the
long
mic
barrel that's
pack.
like,
Yeah.
Did she just shot the person who was trying to shoot me?
Mhm.
Great, thank you.
So yeah,
And I told you to duck.
Thanks, no thanks.
super dead. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I think continue running, I guess, on Raven's turn. I'm not going to try and stop. Is there anyone else that's actively, like, pointing a gun at me or Ruby?
Yeah, the two other people on the other side of the stage.
Oh, okay. There were 2 on each side.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. So there was 1 by Ruby. There were 2 on the other side of the stage. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Gizmo punched him.
They're somewhere else. They're not.
Other people.
More
Punch real
okay.
good, though.
Then I'm going to
related.
say to Raven and be like, thanks for saving my life, but who are you and where are we going?
I'll be like, I don't know yet. I don't even answer like who I am. Just like, I don't know, but we're in danger. We have to run. There's got to be an exit backstage, right?
Yeah, there's an emergency exit past the green room.
Okay, well, this sounds like an emergency. We should go.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
So now we're going to jump over to Sid. So they're holding you up, Sid. What are you going to do?
I'm going to try to talk my way out of this.
All right, go for it.
Oh, I know. It's my cool plus my persuasion plus a d10, right?
Most certainly.
Look at the brains on this one.
Question, while you're rolling that, because I'm right outside the door, and I, at this point, am not worried about myself, I know what's going on, how many people have a gun on Sid right now?
So you don't know because the door is closed.
Right.
But
I'm just asking.
But in Sid's point of view, there's one person who has a gun who's standing behind her, and Nyx is in front of her. Currently doesn't have a weapon drawn.
Okay.
So I rolled a 17. I'm like, listen, guys, we can work something out. I'm sure of it.
You know, I never really liked Finick very much. Well, what are you gonna offer me? What's in it for me?
What do you want? Anything. I mean, I can make stuff happen.
I need eddies. If I'm gonna betray Finick, I need to get out of Night City.
Okay, you got it. How much do you need?
This is too good to be true.
I have to go get it, but I'll get it.
The person behind you's like, she's lying. We need to just put her down, ice her. So you bought yourself some time, but it looks like Nyx is thinking about letting you go. The other person's not convinced.
Okay. How many actions do I get on a turn?
So you get 1 action and you get movement. Would you like to move at all? I mean, it's your choice. You don't have to. It might be bad for your health, but
I know. I'm trying to figure it out. I just slowly put my hands down.
Okay. And so that is going to be Sid's turn. Now we're going to jump to Ruby.
So the person next to me just got shot. The person who was trying to shoot me just got shot.
That's correct.
Correct?
That's correct.
Do I recognize that person?
Not anymore. They don't have a head.
They were because they got shot in the front.
But you don't. It wasn't Calypso. It was somebody you don't know.
Okay. All right.
Could there be a mark that they notice or something?
Yeah. Well, like, do I know if it's part of Calypso's?
Oh.
Does Calypso have a
yeah. You
crew?
should.
I mean, does Calypso have a crew, or is she solo crazy?
Yes.
They?
Let's do a let's do a local expert test.
24.
A 24. Awesome. So you know that these goons are from the Novas. Calypso's not involved with the Novas, but they are one of the prominent gangs in Night City, and they often take hits on high-profile targets. So you feel like somebody hired the Novas to come after you. Not in the immediate vicinity, but they're just a phone call away because you are always prepared. Yeah, you hear a call back from your head of security. He's like, "Sure thing, boss, we'll get him." And
and bring him back to the green room. Meet me in the green room.
Oh yeah,
That's what I tell them.
Of course. So let me add them to the initiative order. They're gonna go here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is.
I like
happen.
that.
Sid, can you roll your dexterity plus your evasion skill plus 1d10, please?
Okay.
Meanwhile, Gizmo's like, it's been way longer than 30 seconds.
Remember what I said. Okay. An evasion. Let's see. Oh, so it's a 16.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. So,
It's so cool.
So not cool.
Not quite sure if it's cool or not anymore.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I didn't do anything. We should have left,
How
Gizmo.
much HP do you have, Sid?
Why do you want to know?
No reason. I'm just asking for a friend.
30.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so it's the assassin's turn. So the assassin was not convinced. Sid, so as you put your hands down, they shoot you in the side, and they look at Nyx, and they're like, "I should have known." And they shoot Nyx in the head, and he's dead. They blow Nyx's head off. And that's the assassin's turn. So they, on their attack roll, they rolled a 18. Does that get
Okay,
past
that
your
does
armor?
hit, yes.
Okay, cool. And now you get 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
No,
keeping you honest.
Keep me honest. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still learning the rules of this game. So thank you.
I think your armor is damaged now too.
Yes. By the way, last night I was playing in a game where I had 98 HP and I still almost died.
Oh my gosh.
I was down to 11. It was intense. Okay. So my armor is damaged. I don't know how that works. It's like, how much do I take one away?
Yeah, you take one away from your total armor value. So the assassin kills Nyx, injures Sid for 10, and it is going to be the security guard's turn now. So they're they're rushing over to fight the two goons who were on stage.
I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy, but the assassin took 2 turns, right?
He took 2 attacks. Yeah. So yeah. So they're back on their feet and they took a few shots at you. And now we're going to go back to the top of the turn order, and it is Raven's turn. So Raven, you aren't in any immediate danger. What would you like to do?
So my primary goal right now is just to keep Zigzag safe. So are we at the green room now?
So you all have been moving there together on your turns. So I'm going to say that you're at the green room now. And Ruby's actual security is there, as well as the rest of the staff. Everyone's kind of using that as a safe house.
Okay, so I turn and I ask Ruby, I'm like, are you in charge of these security guards?
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
Yeah, are you in charge of these security guards?
Yes, but who are you?
It doesn't really matter right now, but I was thinking, what if I head out back, I go back and head out there with your security guards and try to fight the rest of the people?
Yeah. We want to back this up to where you said doesn't really matter, totally matters. I'm in charge. Who are you?
She saved my life, Ruby. She did jump on top of me right before bullets started shooting, so, I don't fully trust her, but I trust her enough to want to go back out there and murder some people.
And was all of that, did that all happen before or after you sang a song about some ruby caterpillar?
It's called the Ruby Tiger, and it's a metaphor. And I did apologize. I said sorry about the surprise song, and then I did murder a man trying to shoot you. So I feel like, all things considered, we're sort of on an even playing field here.
All right, what do you want again? Tell me, what do you want?
So,
lady,
I want me and all the security guards to run back out there and try to fight the rest of the goons.
All the security guards. You can take 2 people, get out there, and do what you need to do. But Zigzag stays here.
All right. So that's what I want to do then. I want to take 2 security guards and head out to kill the rest.
All right. Yeah. It is indeed not murder if they're trying to kill you. So you and 2 of the security guards head back toward the chaos as you can hear gunfire and screaming and shouting from across the amphitheater. And we're going to cut over to Gizmo. It's your turn.
Did we establish where I was shot, by the way?
Oh, we did not. So you probably took a few hits in the shoulder.
Okay.
You were shot in the hallway, Gizmo.
With the candlestick, yeah. So Gizmo, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So this guy's still alive, right?
One of them is, yes.
Okay.
But he's badly hurt.
He's badly hurt, and he just got off a shot. Does he have to reload or anything?
That's a good question.
I just love that it tickled Aaron so much.
I love it. This is the best. Sorry, you said he has to reload?
He does not have to reload.
Okay, so he can shoot right away. What I'm gonna do, how far away am I at this point from him?
Like 5 or 10 feet away. You could definitely get to him.
Okay, so I'm going to dash back at him with my trusty knucks.
Awesome.
Put him out.
Do it. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm going to knuck him up.
Yes.
Knock him up.
Knock him up.
So can we get some knocks in the comments, please?
I got a 16 again.
Awesome. So yeah, with the blood of your enemies dripping off of your big knucks.
Brain matter,
you dash over and go ahead and roll damage. You need to beat a 3. He only has 3 hit points.
This poor guy. 14.
Okay, yeah, so you completely decapitate this guy, and the hallway's a bloody mess, but you have taken care of these 2 fake security guards.
So I'm technically in the clear at this point?
That's correct. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, so at this point, I look towards the door, and I decide that because it's been... even though I've heard noise, it was too quiet, and then I heard the noise, I'm going to dash through the door with my fist and see what the hell's going on with Sid.
Awesome. I was really hoping you would do that. So yeah, you...
Oh no, that was the wrong move then. Anything you hoped you're gonna do.
You decapitate this person, and go ahead and roll an attack to burst through the door.
So same thing that I just did?
Yeah,
Is he attacking the door?
The difficulty value to break through the door is a 5. And if you get higher than a 10, then it also counts as an attack on the guy on the other side of the door. And if you get higher than a 20, then it'll be like a crit on that person. So.
Okay, well I got a 12, so.
Okay, cool. Well, so you burst through the door, completely surprising the assassin on the other side. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right on.
Door damage.
Door damage. 13.
Awesome. So there's an extra 4 damage from door shrapnel. So you come bursting through the door with your big knucks and completely lay this guy out. He's not dead, but he drops his gun as you punch him across the room.
I'm like a prize fighter. I love this.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, Nuck, man, that was awesome.
Oh gosh.
We gotta get out of here.
And at this point, I am like still in the like punched position, and I'm just huffing, and I'm just soaked in blood. And then I finally relax, and I take out another cigarette.
Gizmo,
Let's go.
thank you. I owe you, man.
You owe me a sandwich, is what you owe me.
You got it. Any kind of sandwich you want.
And
Maybe a band-aid for my shoulder.
after the Gizmo's epic turn, we're going to jump to Zigzag. So Zigzag, you're safe in the green room right now. What would you like to do?
Ruby, any idea why we've got pretend security guards trying to take me and you out?
I was hoping you would have an answer to the same question. With
My
random
music
stranger
is
saving
too
your
good.
life. Too good.
My thought is my music is too good. It's too
Someone-
good, the world isn't ready.
Someone was trying to take me out too, right?
Yes, but you've introduced me to the world, so it feels like we're a package deal.
Okay, so, I mean, there are things that I could do to try and find out what's going on, but
Yeah, I
need
mean,
you to
I would-
step up first.
With what? If I go out there, I'm gonna get shot at again. I mean, I'm more than happy to do so, but if I get out, your cash flow situation comes to a halt.
No, this is getting real annoying. So why don't you either just sit there quietly, be happy that you're safe, and then I can go and find out what's going on.
All right, fine. I'll give you a minute to come back with some more information. And then,
Thank you.
if you don't return, I'm gonna avenge you by going back out there and fighting them myself.
Awesome. So you're gonna stay
I
put
wait.
for now.
Yeah, I wait in safety.
I love your relationship so much.
It's pretty great, yeah. I'm excited. This is only the first episode. It's only gonna get better. So, yes. So that is Zigzag's turn, and now it is Sid's turn. Sid.
Yeah.
So, Gizmo has come bursting through the door, knocked the assassin flat. He's bloodied. He's not dead, but he's dropped his weapon. What would you like to do?
What kind of weapon is it?
It's like a hand cannon. It's like this really massive pistol.
What kind of damage does it do?
How
The
bad can I
explosive
hurt?
kind.
All right, I want to pick up his hand cannon and shoot him with it.
Okay, awesome. So Sid, you covering your wound, you stumble over, and he's like trying to crawl towards his gun, and you pick it up and you aim it at him as he's on the ground struggling. Is there anything you're gonna say before you shoot him?
No, I'm just gonna shoot him.
He's like, "Look, we can work this out." Bam! You ice him. He's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he's
All
dead.
right.
Oh yeah,
Can I do something else?
that's my Sid.
Since we're kind of out of combat now. Yeah.
Sure, as far as you know, yeah.
All right. I want to go through his pockets and Nyx's pockets. I want to get that package and I want to see what else they got.
Nice.
Awesome. So,
Gives me time to smoke my cigarette and
That's right.
de-stress.
Hey, Giz, I'm really, really glad you're here. Thank you for not killing me. You could have come a little earlier, but
Yeah, I was. We'll just say I was a little busy. The place is it's noisier than a rock concert out there.
yeah, I have no idea what's going on out there.
okay. So you look through the assassin's pocket. He has about 3,000 eddies on him. He has his like phone, but it's like broken from him being hit and the door and all that. And he also has his like personal belongings, and in his personal belongings you find a key card to a hotel, a room in a hotel nearby. It's called the Silver Spotlight, and you don't find anything else on the assassin. When you go to Nyx's pockets, you find his phone that's not damaged, and you see the message from Finick, and you see that there's a back and forth conversation between Nyx and Finick, and Nyx is reluctant about assassinating you, and Finick says that he just needs him to get it done. He sent somebody else to ensure that it happens, and you can infer that was the assassin.
Okay. Does he have the package on him?
So when you look through his pockets, you find that there is a disc
Right.
that you would need to interface with some kind of PC or something to find out what's on it.
Oh, and then I realized, I'm like, oh man, I can't even keep my stuff straight. Of course he doesn't have a package. That was all fake. I gather up his disc, I gather up his phone, I gather up the key card and the broken phone and the eddies from the other guy. I count out half the eddies. I hand him to Gizmo. Like, here you go, man. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. But we should probably check this out. Yeah.
What? No, we should leave. Check what out?
Everything you just grabbed off these guys. I got a message to come here that wasn't from you, and all
Right.
this is going down.
All right. Right. You're great. We're not staying here. Let's go get some food and we'll go figure out what all
Sold.
this stuff is. Okay, let's go. So we start to leave, and I guess we go back towards that emergency exit, and we're going to go back past the green room to get out.
I love that we're now both like the image of us going to like some weird seedy diner, both covered in blood.
It's not even that unusual there.
Wounded. Yeah, exactly.
Man, the diner lady's like, so, big night, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm sending my sister a message that
coffee.
says you can eat the extra third. It's gonna be a long night.
You're going to regret that.
Okay, cool.
She
So
already ate it.
you start running toward the green room, and you run into Raven and two of Ruby's security guards, and you two are covered in blood.
Hey, we're just leaving. We're gonna excuse us. Pardon us. We're getting out of here. We try to step right around him.
Yeah, you guys look pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Also
Get well soon.
Thanks.
We just run past.
Okay, cool. So y'all
We just keep going. Yeah. We have like a one-track mind essentially at this point.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah,
we
we
are
don't owe
leaving.
anybody anything except our stomachs.
So yeah, you all start to head out, and as you're leaving, you leave. That was Sid's turn. Now, Ruby, it's your turn. You said you were going to investigate, right?
Yeah. So, because I've got like the radio implant that can pick up on like radio chatter, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Around. So I want to activate that and see if I can like crack into like the Nova's radio battle chatter, whatever's going on, and see if I can pick up some information as to what's happening and then break into their line to talk to them.
Yeah. So you hear two people on a what they think is a closed channel. One of them sounds like they're the one in charge. They say, "Is it done?" And the other person's like, "No, something went wrong. There were a lot of people here with guns. Like, I have to retreat. Everyone else is dead." He's like, "Well, was Raven there?" And he's like, "I mean, yeah, but I couldn't get to her. She ran away." And he's like, "Okay, well, try to find her. Like, hide amongst the crowd and find out where she's going. Just tail her, and we should be able to find the others."
So I want to turn to Zigzag and say, "Do you know who that was? Do you know the name of the chick that brought you in here?"
Nope.
What good are you?
I asked her when there was a lot going on. I said, "What's your name? And thank you for saving me." And she said, "Okay, follow me." And I said, "Okay." There was a lot happening and she didn't volunteer that information.
Okay, so then I wanna on the comms link, I wanna see if I can do I have to connect to the same frequency, or can I just blast out a request order?
Like,
do you know what I mean? Like
over the intercom, or like to someone specific?
Well, like, can I just put out over the radio frequency, "Raven, come in, Raven"?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you send out a
Super
call.
cliched, "Raven, come in, Raven."
And you hear like, and then you hear on the other end, "Raven's not here, but I am. I hate to say I told you so, but I did." And you know that that's Calypso.
Yes. God.
And they say,
I hate her, but I love her.
"Listen, Ruru, this is not going to end well for you, okay? You just need to let me take care of this and stay out of it. These people are dangerous."
What is this that you're talking about?
And the line goes dead. Raven, you run out to help clean up the situation. It seems like security has everything handled. There's one of the goons who's been captured. All the others have been taken care of. And as you see that, like, there are people being attended to by medical professionals, and the authorities are starting to arrive. Near the entrance, you see Bug, and he looks at you, and for a moment you feel like you remember a time when you and Bug used to be really close, but you feel like that time is long past. And Bug just picks up his phone as he's looking at you, and then walks out of the door, leaving you there amidst the chaos by yourself.
Can I call after him?
Yeah.
So I call after him. I'm like, "Hey, Bug, wait.
Yeah, what is it?
I kept Zigzag safe, and I know where she is now."
You know, I like you, kid. I really do, but it's not my decision to make.
But what does that mean?
He's like looking around at all the cops and people around. He's like, "Why don't you come with me? Let's go talk."
Okay.
And Bug leads you to a giant like AV limousine, which is like this really gaudy, extravagant limousine. And he opens the door and he's like, "Get in."
I like look in and I'm like, would it be cool if I just stand outside?
And he's like, "Listen, kid, all right? You're trying my patience. Get in the car."
I think I've got some stuff to take care of back here on second thought.
He gets really close to you and pulls a gun on you. He's like, "I'm not asking, Raven."
Are the 2 security guards still with me? That's
No.
tough, man. Yeah, I'll get in.
So Raven gets into this gaudy limousine with Bug at gunpoint, and they fly off into Night City. And that's where we're going to end our first episode today. Thank you all so much for joining us for episode 1 of Night City Stories. It's just another job, right? We're so happy that you're here with us for another season, and we can't wait to see you next time. Come back and find out what happens to all these crazy new characters. We'll see you later. Thank you.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.